If you want tickets,
let's give it up to
see the people at the
Tim.
bar. If you have not paid for your
Wonderful
evening yet,
host
see the bartenders and pay your tab for the.
I still don't believe he has a
ticket and everything
girlfriend.
to
I
get
think
in.
his
Make sure
girlfriend
you
is a
tip the
sock.
bartenders.
That's what I think. That's what I
Get
think.
anything here, Michelle?
Casey, I know it must bother you that I have fuller breasts than you.
Got here.
And Jim.
Oh yeah, one thing is,
Yeah, don't feel bad about the ancestral family.
Anytime
FDR
anybody
married
asks
his
you to do
cousin.
something,
The Royals married all those cousins. It's a thing. It's a thing.
They're going to believe you,
Now
right?
where's Chase?
Couple other good
Chase,
excuses
can I
here
borrow
in town. If you're coming
your
into town,
truck
you
so
got
I can
behind a
be in the
combine.
parade at the pumpkin show?
If you're in town, you got caught by a train.
As far as
Everybody knows that.
yes,
This next guy,
I am older than him.
I'm going to introduce you to is
Yes, I
a
am,
true
so old, I have to
professional
move
comedian.
my joints more than my dick.
He's been doing
I
comedy
am so old
BC
that when I was a younger man, if I looked at a woman and said, I'd fuck her in a hot second, now it's a
I've
fucking
been to a lot of
hour
concerts,
in
and
1
so
second,
has
because
Frank,
it's an hour
but
for that
his very
Cialis to
first
kick
concert
in.
was Beethoven. He's an old motherfucker.
And guys, I
All
want
right,
to tell
Frank
you,
is
I
from
started
Chillicothe. He has opened in many venues
and my
in the
time
Midwest
become
and in
muscle
Texas.
bound.
He
That's why I
recently
sound
won
like
the
this.
Top Dog Contest in Columbus, Ohio at the Attic.
I found
And
something
he
like
is
the
going to
love
be
child of
defending
Bobby
that
Waters
title
in my
tomorrow
time.
night. He won the Crackpots Comedy
Something between the
Competition and
Bishop on
is
Princess
opening for
Bride and
Brad
Barry
Upton.
Christie,
If
a
you
Big
don't know
Bang
who Brad
Theory.
Upton is, he's big time.
And maybe a little Elmer
Comedy.
Fudd.
That's happening on
I've heard it
October the
rabbit.
4th. Give it up
I
for
really don't hear my
Uncle
speech impaired myself
Frank.
when I'm speaking, but someone records me unbeknownst to me and plays it back. I'm like, who's that stupid motherfucker? Embarrassing as hell. My mother, she didn't help me out much. She named my brother Nick. I can pronounce Nick. She named me Frank. But it could have been worse. It could have been Francis or Francisco or worse of all, Roy. How about my last name had been O'Reilly, Roy O'Reilly and his brother Coy. Talking about my mother was 11 and a half years older than my father. Yes, that's right, she was the first cougar. And my mother was a very intelligent woman, had an IQ of 140, but she raised dogs for a living, little miniature dachshunds, and she complained later in life that all she did was shove her shit. I assure you not. She said it so much that my first word was shit. I shit you not. Yeah, that's right. I can't even pronounce the first words out of my mouth. Such a shame. Such a shame. There's certain words I say that people don't understand, such as four-wheeled and well. You don't understand a single one of those fucking words, do you? And the problem is I like my steak medium well. Yeah, the waitress looks at me sort of confused, says, you want that well done? I said, no, I don't want to eat shoe leather. I'd like it red in the middle, but that didn't help much either, did it? But usually after a minute or two, we get the order right. But recently I was in the restaurant, waitress got my order right off the bat. I was dumbfounded. I was bewildered. Then I realized I was in a Chinese restaurant. And then they served me medium well cat. The restaurant was in Springfield. I was in the U.S. Army. I had signed up to be a medical lab tech, but during induction, military intelligence, an oxymoron if I've ever heard one, wanted to talk to me. So I went and talked to them. They wanted me to go in linguistics. I was like, what? I'm not fucking this language up bad enough? You need me to fuck up another one? And while we're at it, I don't think radio operator or air traffic controller would be good choices either. I'd kill more people than the terrorist. I certainly would. And while I was in the Army, I finished up my bachelor's degree. And I waited till the very end to take my foreign language requirement for obvious reasons. First, I thought about French, because I thought that nasal sound would cover up my lisp. You know, bonjour, Circleville Rendezvous. No, that just made me more incomprehensible. And then I thought about Spanish. But then I realized I can roll a joint both types. But I can't roll an all. It sounds something like this. Sounds like a velociraptor. So I ended up taking sign language. I'll show you here. If you didn't get that, that was pussy, but my hand also had the list. Such a shame. As I've gotten older, though, people mistake my lisp for an accent. And I always had thought about that in high school, because in high school, when you have a speech impairment acting, you ain't getting no pussy. It just ain't friggin' happening. But I could have told a good story. Like, I'm from Transmania, it's southeast of Romania. Our major exports are dildos and pocket pussies. I'd just be beating them off, Gee, where was I going to go? Lost my place here. Oh, I can't see with the glasses anyway. So yeah, I'm older than Tim, I said. Let's see. What was this? One time, my wife and I and her brothers and sisters were making a trip down to Florida. My wife was driving. She was getting off to the right side of the road, hitting those bumps, going, and his brother Jeff sitting behind her next to me was just laughing his ass off. She turned around and said, "What's so funny, Jeff?" I looked up at her and said, "He wants me to say Wumble Strip." Fucking prick. Talking about pricks, who is the prick that put the S in lisp, huh? I think it was Shakespeare, the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, motherfucker. And who's the asshole over at Apple that came up with Siri, huh? There's some pothead computer geek thinking of a guy like me saying, "Siri, where is Riley White?" The real White. "Siri, where's Roberta's Rumble Room and rotisserie?" "Siri, where is Sally Seashell? She-shack, motherfucker." I understand that during his interview with Elon Musk, that Donald Trump did an impression of me, and it was the greatest impression ever. I was thinking, when God created me, he must have said, well, let's make him funny, and then thought about for a second, let's make him funny by giving him a lisp. Motherfucker. No wonder I'm a fucking atheist, huh? No wonder at all. I realize I look like Duck Dynasty and sound like Daffy Duck. I look like Gondorf and sound like Yosemite Sam. I look like Jerry Garcia and sound like I'm on an acid trip. I look like Jack Black and sound like Sylvester the Cat, suffering succotash. I look like Ron Jeremy and I sound like him with a dick in his mouth. But I can't suck my own dick, but if I could, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be this fat. Because I know no one could suck my dick better than me, because no one knows me better than me. I realize that anti-Semitism is kosher again. I think Hitler's probably sitting in hell thinking he was born 100 years too early. And talking about Hitler, you know, he ruined the toothbrush mustache. You know, when you see one of them, you think of him, you don't think of Charlie Chaplin. Too bad he didn't wear a mullet also. We could have got rid of two bad looks with one fatal swoop. Yeah.